All right, I'm low-key pissed off about this. This is the second year in a row I've made it to the fantasy championships, and the second year in a row I've lost on some BS, and I'm mad. I just want to vent. So as you guys see, it starts out, I got a lot more quarters than him, so, I'm projected to beat him. I was supposed to projected to beat it. They changed it up because of obviously injuries come out throughout the week. I was actually supposed to kill this dude, but I'm like, all right, cool. He has all these players have already played. He's barely getting any. This is like midday on Sunday, so I was like, I'm going to kill this guy. Shout out to the biggest loser in fantasy football all year. My first round draft pick, ladies and gentlemen, in the Super Bowl championship. He scores me 7 points. Projected 13 from Justin Jefferson. And that's what he was projected all year. I think he had 2 good games. Really cool first round draft pick. That's on me. He had a rookie quarterback going into the year, and my dumbass thought, it's still JJ. They're still going to target him a bunch. Okay, so then I get back into the game. Let's go mid-Sunday, get back into it, screenshotted it because the projections flipped and he was supposed to beat me because some of my players weren't showing out, aka Baker Mayfield. Appreciate it. But look, at this point, I'm still like, all right, I could pull up the upset. I'm not going to beat him by 20 points, but I still can pull this out and win the championship this year. And then your boy takes the lead. I took the lead. Baker finally threw a touchdown, God forbid, and then your boy took the lead. Yeah. And then that's how it ends. Now let's go through it and see why I got destroyed. All right, I am kind of mad at Baker. Obviously, he didn't even get the projected, but he had Josh Allen. Of course, he was going to win. All right, finally, Williams on the Rams. It wasn't a horrible running back pick, but whatever. He finally played out. Whatever. Jay Williams on their freaking team. That's their starter. Whatever. He got his little touchdown. I was annoyed, but whatever. Of course, Walker. 7 points, not even as projected. Of course, that's the one game Bijan goes off, right? He's been kind of he's a good player, great player, and he's been killing it. But, of course, on the Super Bowl, that's when he 40-point burger right there. Oh, yeah, weird. Drake London got me 20 points last week. Look, 1. Oh, sweet. Watson, Christian, no one knows you, but I appreciate you for getting him 22 points. And then, Olave, the only guy, my little sneaker, the only guy that showed out for me. Kept me in it. But, of course, Quinn Johnson, another nobody. All of his players, as we all know in fantasy, showed up, at least. And I got my star scoring 7 points. I got my crappy second running back scoring 7 points. And I got one of my star wide receivers, 1 point. Oh, sweet. Old Loveland on the Bears. Oh, that's the one game that they wanted to go into overtime with San Francisco, kill it. They're fighting to get in the playoffs, and his tight end scores 21. Dallas Goedert does nothing for me. This is all fun. The only person that actually showed out for me and wanted me to win the championship as head coach was my kicker. 11 points from the kicker. So I'm just